It's week 3 of GarbAugust, and this is a fun reading event where we celebrate pulp fiction and trashy non-fiction as well. It is created by the wonderful Criminale, and there are a bunch of co-hosts as well, as I am one of those. They are all linked in the description box below, so I can advise you to check their channels and their videos out as well. So week 3 of GarbAugust, all of the weeks have a theme to them, and there are weekly prompts, but there is also a bingo card, the Gar bingo card. More about that later in the video. And week 3, for week 3, the prompt is Cosy Trash. Well, this can mean some cozy romance story, but it can also mean cozy mystery or anything cozy, whatever you like. So I decided to pick up a cozy mystery. This is Obscure Book Adventures. I am your host Annie, and as I decided to read pulp short stories, for the weekly prompt I will read pulp short stories. I read a short story that was published in the Alfred Hitchcock Mystery Magazine, which is a pulp magazine, and it is still, even today, printed on pulp paper. So this is a pulp magazine in the traditional sense, but this was published in 2018. So I read the title story of which is on the cover, and that is The Case of the Vanishing Professor by Tara Laskowski. And I always get the idea, titles that have the case of in them, they must be absolutely cozy. So, and I was not disappointed. It is cozy indeed. So in this video I talk about the story a little bit without spoiling the plot, because it's easily spoiled, this short story. But I will also talk a little bit about cozy mystery in general, and how I read cozy mysteries. But first, what is this story about? Tim takes Elaine out for a dinner, and this is not your ordinary dinner. This is a mystery dinner. So they mystery dinners are you get dinner. Well, obviously, you get dinner, and during this dinner you have to solve a mystery. And the actors who play in this mystery give you the clues, and so you can solve the mystery. But anyway, Tim and Elaine get seated at a table with other guests, and one of the table companions is a married couple. And the man of this married couple is a professor, the professor in the title, and you can guess he goes missing. Laskowski writes an absolutely fun, entertaining mystery. Elaine isn't too interested in the dinner and solving the mystery. So, looking for the missing professor, not that she's very fond of this professor, but looking for the missing professor is more entertaining for her. It's a good excuse to get away from the boring dinner. Anyway, so this is absolutely a cozy mystery. I don't know about you, but when I read these cozy mysteries, I'll just let the story wash over me and I don't bother trying to solve the mystery myself. I must admit, I think it's because I fear I might guess right who did it. Like in most cozy mysteries, there isn't a lot of action going on in this story, but it was absolutely the most perfect read for when you don't have a lot of headspace. I don't know if this is the English expression, but when you have a lot of problems running around in your brain, you might find this story, this cozy mystery, a light-hearted and fun entertainment. It doesn't take a lot of brain power to read this story. It's not on the edge of your seat suspense, and there are no chases or fights going on, and that's okay because that's not what I want from a cozy mystery. Well, I don't anyway. I don't always need on the edge of your seat suspense to keep me entertained. And in this story we get to know the character of Elaine a bit, what she is like, but also not too much what she is like. But she is not too enthusiastic about the dinner and solving the murder. So you can really imagine that any excuse for getting away from the dinner, and also because the food isn't that good. Anyway, all the characters are just ordinary people. We can really relate to these people, especially with Elaine, whose real name is Nancy, by the way. It's not a secret. It's some kind of joke, but not a very funny one. But I don't think writer Laskowski meant it to be funny. Not that you laugh out loud. It's more like a situation, sort of. It's not comedy, but something you can smile at anyway. Now let me ask you a question. Do you like cozy mysteries? And so, if so, why? What does attract you to these mysteries? Are you like me and let the story flow over you and enjoy it when the situations when they arise? Or are you someone who really tries to figure out what is going on, the how and the why, and the who of the story? When I try to figure out who did it and why and how and all that kind of things, I tend to get disappointed when I get it right. But anyway, if the end is what I had expected. But on the other hand, I also get disappointed when the end of the story is way off from what I had guessed and seems unlogical and too, I don't know what to call it, but too made up, as it were. That sometimes you have that the writer just tries too hard to be original, that everything seems like not logical altogether. Well, when this happens, I also feel disappointed. So usually I do not bother at all. And when the end of the story arrives, I feel like a puzzle has been solved. Not by me personally, but a puzzle has been solved by the main character. And all of the how, the why, the puzzle pieces, if you will, when they are presented, I think back and say, oh yeah, that's right. Now I understand. But I didn't put any effort in remembering all the puzzle pieces. So this was my cozy mystery read, my cozy read for week 3 of GarbAugust. I can highly recommend this story, which is in the May-June issue of 2018 of the Alfred Hitchcock Mystery Magazine. You can also check the box on the GarbBingo card, Modern Trash, as it was quite recently published in 2018, but I already checked that box earlier this month. Keep those pulp juice flowing, and I hope to see you in the next video.